Bonjour, it's Thursday and we are having another math video with me. So lucky you, 2 days in a row. Today we're going to learn how to use our data that we've already figured out, that we've already recorded, and make a line plot. I want you to say that out loud or in your head right now. Line plot. Say it again. Line plot. We are going to learn how to make a line plot. All right, your fun fact of the day today are there 2,000 thunderstorms on Earth every minute. So 1 minute goes by and there's already been 2,000 thunderstorms. Can you believe that? I read that and I couldn't believe that. All right, we are going to read it with me. I can draw a line plot to represent the measurement data. I can relate the measurement scale to the number line. We're changing from measurement and we're going to the number line. All right, let's do it. The data that we had yesterday, let me show you here. We have do you remember what this is called? It's called a table, a data table. There are lots of different ways you could call it, but it shows the hand span of all of the people that I'm staying with and the tallies next to each one. So I have one person / animal that had 3 inches of a hand span, one person with 7 inches, 2 people with 8 inches, and 1 person with 9 inches. Look below down here. This is what we call a line plot. This line plot makes it to where we can change this information and we can put it on a graph or on a line plot to show our data a different way, okay? So look down here. Do you see these 2 lines? You may be thinking, what is going on with these 2 lines? Really, all these 2 lines say is that it skips from 0 to 3. Okay, it skips that because sometimes we have a super long line plot, and if we went 1 all the way to 50, that would be a lot of drawing, wouldn't it? So if we do that little line like that, it makes it to where we can skip from 0 to 40, and then we can go to 50. So we could go 0, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. And it wouldn't be quite so long, going on forever and ever and ever and ever. So this line plot right here, we can notice that it looks kind of like a number line, right? We can notice that there is a label down here. There's a category and it's labeling that this is all saying inches. So this is 3 inches, this is 4 inches, this is 5 inches. So watch what I do. I draw an X above the 3 first because I have one that has 3 inches of a hand span, paw span. And I have 1 on 7, right? Can you guess how many X's there are going to be on top of 8? I hope you guessed 2 because 1, 2 X's above 8 because there are 2 people with an 8-inch hand span. Am I missing 1? Yeah, I'm missing 9 inches, so I've got to draw on my X one last time. Do you see how 4, 5, and 6 are all blank? That's okay. That's because nobody had that hand span in my house, but somebody might have in your house, okay? Now I'm going to use a different set of data. Watch this. Let's measure how long our shoes are. So today your task is to get your shoe and take a ruler, your ruler or another ruler, and measure how long the shoes are. But guess what? You're going to measure it in centimeters this time, okay? So make sure you're reading those smaller, littler ones. Those are the centimeters. So you're going to start at 0 and you're going to go all the way down to the bottom of the shoe and see, I am 28 centimeters in my shoe length. 28 centimeters, almost the whole entire ruler. I've got big feet. So I went around the house again. Now I didn't measure Bo's this time because he doesn't wear shoes, but I measured Mr. Becca's again, Miss Trisha's, and Mr. John's, and look at what we came up with. We have 25 centimeters, 28 centimeters and 32 centimeters. One person had 28, actually two people had 25 centimeters. One person, me, had 28 centimeters. And then Mr. John, of course, had 32 centimeters. His shoes were super long and they were 32 centimeters. So you're going to go around your house. It doesn't have to be on a fancy dancy recording sheet. You can just draw a chart just like I drew just a little tiny tally marks, okay? And you're going to record the shoe measure and you're going to record how many people have that length of shoe. I'd like for it to be 2 or 3 people, maybe even 4 people so that you have enough information, okay? So pause me right here if you're going to go do that. Or you can wait till the end and you can do it all together because you're going to take this information and guess what? Put it on a line plot. So let's do that. Look at how I changed it into a line plot so you can do the same. I drew a long one, but guess what? It would be way too hard for me to go from 0 all the way to 25 and then all the way to 32. So look at what I did. I drew 2 little slash marks to show that I'm skipping in the number line a little bit. So it was 0, and now I'm skipping to 25, okay? Because that'll be way too long of a number line to draw. So I'm going from 25 to 32 because I only had information that went up to 32 centimeters. Remember, centimeters, not inches. Okay, so watch how my data turned out. My data, I had 2 at 25, I had 1 at 28, right? And I had 1 at 32. And so that's my completed line plot. My line plot shows my data, my measurements in a whole new cool way where it makes it more interesting. I can see how many more people had 25 than 32, right? That's really neat, I think. So that's the end. You're going to do your exit ticket real quick today as you finish this activity. Once you measure your shoes around your house, this is a different activity that you can talk about crayon length. So you see how there's all those tally marks. Look, all those tally marks in that table. So you're going to take all of those tally marks and make sure you put an X for each one of those tally marks. So look how these are a ton more tally marks than I had, right? This is a ton more than what I had. So look at this. You're going to have 3 on top of 1. You're going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to have 9 on top of 2. So you need to be really careful to make sure it's not super messy. But I believe in you. You're going to draw your line plot. You're going to show your data in a whole new way. Remember, this is due. This lesson 24 exit ticket is due on portfolios next week. So make sure that you get it completed after this video. Have a good day and see ya next time.